Like, this is ridiculous. Yankees have 5 players with 10 home runs or more. That's ridiculous. And all the 5 of those players had 30 RBIs or more. That's ridiculous. That is fucking ridiculous. I don't think the Yankees are that good.
You know, he needs to play.
Play what? Huh? There was just sliders. Well, I'm supposed to change the sliders.
Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Both. Those two always go together.
Nick Pivetta gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, I mean, pitch control at 3 for us.
For this guy in his last one, you couldn't really consider that a powerhouse
and move their contact to 5.
He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
That's it.
So striding forward now,
should be it.
And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The centerman.
Why is that way down there?
Fielder. 1. Lagaro.
First pitch on its way. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third.
Goals. Fucking Yankees.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Williams is under it. 1 down. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's coming off a game in which he had 4 hits, including a home run. I saw him during batting practice. He was smiling and he was feeling good about himself. The confidence was just oozing out of him.
Stepping up to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 2 for 4. First offering on its way. Popped up, and he'll put this away for the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Where's the time?
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Yoenis Cespedes. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Bogarts, he could play.
Line drive to left. Williams is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. It's the Mets 0. Phillies coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Yeah.
Noah Syndergaard gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan,
Play for the
Plesac,
Red
what's
Sox.
the word on him?
Anyone was
He's the one that won Series MVP.
Having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one.
Yeah,
One of the
think so.
keys, getting outs early,
11 walks in
establishing
3
his
starts.
off-speed
Damn,
pitch
Syndergaard.
repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Into the box, Shane Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Martinez could play left field, so Benintendi could
He's
play
ready.
DH.
Here's the first offering.
The
That one
best.
slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He had exactly 100 RBIs. And if you talk to him, he'll let you know 100 RBIs is pretty special, folks. I think he's the kind of guy that can have another big year.
It's ridiculous.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's got 5 base
don't
hits
lose. I
and
can't game
24 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Sinker to open the AB in there for
No,
strike
but then you have
1.
the Astros division
Wow,
with
there's
no
a
winning
pitch right
team.
there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely
With the Astros.
you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Hernandez is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Benintendi D.
I thought it might squirt foul, but it posted the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
The Yankees are losing, but you bet they won.
Harper stands at second with 2 gone.
Yeah, what's that guy?
Line
Yankees
toward
suck.
center field. Oh, he's loved it.
Guy hit a home run again for the Dodgers.
Yes.
And the run will score.
Also, he just get hot for the Dodgers. We had 3 home runs in that series.
Easy
He's not
early
pitch.
against this good pitcher, D-Roll. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their
That's what
gloves
5
and go
means
out
to
on
me.
defense,
And I was
they
call
know
is
they got a
pissed
lead on
about the
their hands.
call.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. And he puts it on the ground to second. Flip of his glove for 1. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Phillies 1 and the Mets nothing. Stepping in, Michael Conforto, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Oh.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And there are the umpires.
Did Murphy hit a whole run? The fuck?
Belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into full meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale. Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
The 1-2 is a slider taken in the dirt.
Warren, and wow! What a play by Justin Smoke. Wow, what a play.
Harper is right there as he
Come on, can
Wow,
the ball
that's a
stop
good
going
play.
right at players? Oh, Jesus.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And set to
Evaldi
stand
was
the
good.
second baseman,
He's not a good starter in the road. His last road start was against the White Sox, which he pitched well. He only get 2 runs, but got the loss.
Just a bit high with the
He pitched
fastball.
well this
Didn't
month.
get the call. Two balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone, get himself back in this count.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. A swing and a shot hit
Come
down
on,
the corner.
Keno.
And
That
that's
was
going
your
to wind
pick.
up.
We hit okay. We did not hit okay. We hit good. Pitching, I guess I can go hitting okay, but I think we're there now. It's kind of figure something out. I can't have that many home runs no more.
Now the payoff pitch home.
Keno, come on. Just right at them all the time.
Retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They still trail 1-0.
Martinez, Bogarts, and
Up next will be Nick Williams. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game.
The left fielder, Nick Williams.
First offering on its way. Shot toward right center. Lagares is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He had a couple of
Right,
hits in
8-pitch
yesterday's
walk.
contest. he's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off.
Okay, this guy's batting 300 for the Blue Jays. And he had no hits in the series. You know why? I gotta shut down best hitters. Best batting average in baseball.
Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike two.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Michael Franco, as he'll take a look at ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a miss. Up. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. Comes in with 6 hits in 22 tries. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner.
Hi. Yes. Good. Yeah. Probably 2. Probably, yeah. Yes. Yep. Yep, me too, Bob.
Instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Phillies 1 and the Mets nothing. Striding in, Peter Alfonso. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out.
Come on, all I do is hit flowers to Hopper. The fuck?
So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race.
Bullshit.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
That's how you know it's stadium stiff.
First pitch on its way. Line to the right side.
Oh, that's me foul.
But foul. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Line to the right side.
God damn it, what is with these weak hits? Bullshit.
The pitcher, Noah Syndergaard.
Stepping in
weak blooper.
This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. In there for strike one.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
The windup and the 0-1. Right side, played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw is right there.
9 hitters up, 9 out. Fuck. All weak hits.
That one as the side is retired. Mets go down 1, 2, 3. They're down 1-0.
Yeah, you only have 3 home runs. I never hit home run with Bogarts. 3 home runs. Last year, King only had 2 home runs with him. Like, I don't get it with Bogarts. I have good batting average with him, just don't get home runs.
To the plate now, Nick Pivetta, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Michael saved
this. Slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, his first clear home run
right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
Where's Dark at? So.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Now another 1-2. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Another 1-2 delivery. Had to sit.
The hell is a damn pitcher at the plate? How has he found these off? God, you just finish him off.
Here's another 1-2.
Awful.
Too much tilt on the breaking balls. It misses low.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
What the hell?
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Oh, fuck.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw just this time, and hope was awfully close. And with one away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. He had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42, as his legacy lives on to this day. Now to the plate, Gene Segura. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Ball two as the breaking ball misses inside. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Low for ball one.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Phillies down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Here's Juan Lagares back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-1 to Juan Lagares.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind. Segura to make the play. 1 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Yeah, weak hits are just terrible.
Top prospect Ahmed Rosario. He popped out in his first
No
trip.
face.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse
all
the
weak.
backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
0-1 the count. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he
4-pitch
takes a
walk.
big
That's
swing
outta
at
here.
one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run for Ahmed Rosario. Second home run early in the year as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Here's your one assessment. And he's a bit
Oh,
tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Cespedes will turn for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple.
That's deep. Deep.
Yeah, there really was
Deep.
any question about that
Deep.
for extra bases.
Wow.
Into Into the box, Michael Conforto, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Third
delivery. And he watches one
third and home runs. They ain't like one home run this series.
Tells me they're trying to force him to reach for
Do
something
fourth.
and maybe roll over on it.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Hernandez has it, and that's the second out.
X game. God.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Ramos.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos. Down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
What? What, 2 walks in this game? Why are you seeing the first pitch? That's stupid.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Here's the 0-2. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1 and 2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
Good play. Come on.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But the Mets
It's
are
a
able to
dive.
split things up on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. All even now at 1-1.
That's his first hit of the series.
So stepping in, Bryce Harper. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home. Is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he
Double
gets
play.
a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Down low, and the
Now when he gets some offense.
3-0.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
We don't have a hit yet. Like some of these ball. Let's hit a home run, Benintendi. Just making good contact. Just the ball just don't fall.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start it.
They make a good play.
But to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming.
He just hit right at them.
Into the box now, Reese Hoskins. He singled his last time up.
The heck, I bang 588?
First offering on its way. And he starts him out with a strike.
A double 18 is good.
Harper aboard here at first with nobody out.
And Miss Warwick.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. One-two pitch is a slider that misses 2 and 2. Back up the middle, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
You should just feel good right down the middle, because I want to slump. I want to make a free pitch hit. Like, I never done that in my baseball career. I don't even care there's a pitch right down the middle.
In now, JT Realmuto as he lines it out to center. Lagares is there, and he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second.
And that's a base hit! First hit of the game. There we go.
So striding in, Nick Williams hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did.
Hey, let's get some offense going with 2 outs. Say up Bogarts. Bogarts. Deep, but it's not deep enough. It's fly out.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Williams, a native Texan. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Here it comes on 0-2. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2, here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Damn it. Tell me before that sneaker is not with
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Lifted in the air out to left. Cespedes is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Shit.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel.
And fuck him out.
So digging in now.
The Nationals are winning 4-3.
Strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And
Like,
we'll see.
this comes like too patient. He should have swung that second pitch.
Yeah, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got
Then he
fooled
swings
a
on
little
that
bit right there. But that was actually a decent slider to do some damage with.
2 down, runners at first and second. Behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. The 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Phillies leave a couple. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off the
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The second baseman, Robinson.
Can I help you? You're a dog.
Cano waits
Yep.
on the first pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Come on, dog. Yeah, hold on, dog.
And this one is over. And
What the heck? All of a sudden they just get these lucky singles.
Good job of going back-to-back fastballs right
But
there. Most of the
like,
time,
I only
a
have
hitter
one
will see
hit,
a
and I'm
fastball
swinging on good
inside
pitches.
half
And they
the
just swing
plate.
pitches like
They'll
this,
just
and then
say,
it's
well, this pitcher's going to go back on the
all
outside.
the
When
hole.
you double up like he did right there,
Oh,
it
Jesus.
sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Robinson Cano goes down for the first out in the 5th inning.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Peter Alfonso, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
And this base hit. Yeah, you don't go to home or you're out.
In, Jeff McNeil. First 2 men in the inning
have voted 2 outs for the catcher.
If he can fare any better.
I think it's Jesse.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike 1.
You get free trade singles of all the 2 outs.
His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And Franco will make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece.
I get to every hit of 0-2s and I can't finish them off.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to
him off the leg, and he got him!
It hasn't gotten to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Wow, what kind of play is that?
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Wow, that's just luck. I'll take it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Tony Parker retires.
Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
I can't do that.
In now, Nick Pivetta. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, The shortstop.
One more one.
Runner in scoring position at
Oh
second.
fuck, why did I chase at that shit? What the fuck?
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. There's Cano, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. From the stretch. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. The set and the 1-1. Line drive to left. Cespedes is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Philadelphia. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. So here's the Mets pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Robert Jr. That's gonna be a double in the gap.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's good. 6th hitting streak going for Bobby Jr.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full
Now the
count
time
now.
runs at second.
Wow,
2 outs.
0-2 to 3-2, and that
Pushing
last
both
pitch on
ways.
2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but
And that's gonna be a base hit, but it was not scored a run.
3-2 pitch. Now that's popped up. Franco on the move, just foul. The next 3-2. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Syndergaard on at first. Nobody out. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
On Benintendi. And that's a base hit.
And the offering.
No tugging.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Well, pitching domination continues.
Why would you double started all this, Barry?
So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you
It's
love
good
good
pitch
pitching,
if you
this has been the game for you.
like the reach on that. 147. This guy knows how to set down the best. Where's the pitch?
Into the box, Ahmed Rosario. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Some action
I did
out
not
in the
go.
bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Best.
The 1-1.
Bro, we tied.
And he fouls this one off. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. All tied at 1-1. Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called the strike. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box now, Reese Hoskins. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Down for them leaving, they play fucking shitty.
Back up the middle, and that'll
They
find
can't
its
play
way
the Blue
into
Jays
center
yet.
field for a
They
one-out
probably
hit.
lose to the Blue Jays if they did.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, line towards center field. Lagares is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, left fielder, Nick Williams.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike one.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
That was not
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Phillies strand 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Game time decision. KD.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First pitch of the at-bat. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Count still at 1-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Again, a 1-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ball game. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at third, so the best he can hope for is a no decision. Sir Anthony Dominguez comes up pitching with one man gone in the top of the 7th. In now, Wilson Ramos, as he rips it on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Line towards center field. Pereira is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Mets strand 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready now, Odubel Herrera. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Now the 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
And wow, he chased at that. Wow.
This has been a better approach by him at this at-bat, much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Lagares is under it, 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Michael Franco.
Standing in, Michael Franco. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here it comes. Popped up. Cano over to his left, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The pitcher, Serenity.
Phil Gosselin will get the call to pinch
Oh,
hit here, as we'll see what he
you
can do.
kidding me.
2 out and the base is empty.
Phil Gosselin.
Wow, you gotta be fucking kidding me, right? What the actual? That is a strike.
Through the strike zone that time.
What the hell,
98,
Empires?
0-1.
Yeah, man, that's strike 4. You're out of here. He's done.
2 out, nobody on. Nope. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Here it comes on 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still tied 1 apiece.
You only had 2 hits?
Tommy Hunter has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 42, Tommy.
Next up from New York, Peter Alfonso. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short.
Ah, Peter Bonzo.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
2 very well pitched games games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout.
Well, we just hit right at
Jeff
them.
McNeil will be the next to take a turn. The previous history with Tommy Hunter, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Robert Jr., Steve! Steve, come on, go out. Doesn't fall, yep. Wait. Send a double of the game.
One and one, here it is. High in the air out to center field. Pereira's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That one deep. Will that fall? It falls! Robert Jr. was scores!
Now at the plate, Noah Syndergaard. It was
And we take the lead.
Noah Syndergaard.
First pitch on its way. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Gene Segura standing in. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. Line hard toward right center. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it
Hell,
really counts.
X!
First pitch of the at-bat. And a first pitch sinker is over.
What are you
for strike
doing,
1.
Yin?
This has
Damn
to be a
foot,
productive at-bat
honestly.
right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way,
Got him.
bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. A bullet to first base. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Ready with the 0-1.
Who's had stolen this series?
Put in play to the right side of the
First to
infield.
third base in this game.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Reese Hoskins.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Reese Hoskins. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at third. So the best he can hope for is a no decision.
What was that? What are they doing?
Justin Wilson enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning.
Are they dumb?
Number 42, Justin.
Do you see this shit, Derek? What the Blue Jay just did.
Pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
You want to see what the Blue Jays did?
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down.
You watch my game, see what happened?
High and deep to center field. Back goes Lagares.
What the hell? They hit a pop-up to first base in foul territory. And guess what happened? The runner goes to second. You just see me sitting there walking with Mitch Mullen. Think I'm not paying attention. You heard me? Like,
yeah, no one remembers that ground
like I wasn't really looking at the runner, but I saw him running. Like, what the hell? Like, how he's out? He's out. Like, I just don't know, Blue Jays. You don't do stupid shit.
And sends a bullet to right field. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th.
Well, they already have the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference, even if it's only psychological. The pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
Nick Williams is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-1 on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. Phillies on top, 3-1. David Robertson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Digging in now, Juan Lagares. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
He's set. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pereira is right there, one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Now batting, Ahmed Rosario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Robertson, the former Yankee, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Up with it, Real Muto makes the throw to first. 2 down. At the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Here it comes, 2-0. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
The 3-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one final time. He struck him out, and that's going to do it for the Metropolitans here this evening.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note at home. Get on those computers and get those taxes out before midnight.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Philadelphia Phillies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Tommy Hunter gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Noah Syndergaard pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. David Robertson closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
You only had 2 hits, Derek? You lost? What the hell? Strike out this slot.